What's up YouTube, it is SA here and welcome to episode 5 of our career mode series with Swansea City. Now as you can see here we have a home game against West Brom, which I must say was a very tough game. As you can see we passed the ball nicely in the early 10 minutes of the game, but unfortunately we just couldn't get that final pass to our striker to finish off the goal. And in the 20th minute here, some brilliant link-up play between Thorne and Odemwingie. And Odemwingie does just creep behind my defence. The ball goes to him and he finesses it into the left corner with his left foot. A very good finish from him, and some poor defending as well, because I should have defended that as he crept behind my defence. But that gave West Brom the lead of 1-0, and Odemwingie just 10 minutes later nearly got his second of the game and nearly get West Brom's second of the game, but unfortunately for him the shot just went wide, and at half time the score was 1-0 to West Brom. And in the second half I did start off the match very good here. As you can see, Danny Graham taking a shot, but he wasn't unbalanced there as he took the shot, and unfortunately he just scuffed it, and the goalkeeper had no problems with that. But in the 65th minute Danny Graham goes around the defender and smashes it with his left foot in the near post. A very good goal from him, and he continued his goal scoring run. So that made the score 1-1 between us two, and then Macaulay then with a brilliant strike, a brilliant left foot strike from him in the 69th minute. Brom didn't have a chance for that. I should have defended that well. I should have closed him down, but Brom couldn't do anything about that. It was just a very good strike from him, and then Thorne extended West Brom's lead to 3-1 in the 72nd minute, just a few minutes later after the second goal. As you can see, some poor defending as well again by me, and that made the score 3-1. And I kept pushing harder, I kept trying to get a goal back, but as you can see West Brom defended well, and at the final whistle the match did finish. A disappointing result for me, 3-1 to West Brom. So our next game was a very tough fixture against Manchester United, who were the league leaders, and they showed that as they started the match off brilliantly here. As you can see here, Hernandez taking a shot, hitting the post, and then Rooney was ready to pounce on that, and he did. And he scored the goal there to give Manchester United the early lead of 1-0 in just 3 minutes. So then later in the half, in the 36th minute, De Guzman did go down. Kagawa obviously getting a yellow card there, as you can see. And as you all know, De Guzman has been scoring free kicks for me lately, and I thought why not have a go here, and it was well saved there by Lindegaard in goals. And from the corner, De Guzman whips in a very good corner, but as you can see Lindegaard saved well, and then it come back off the post, and De Guzman whips in another good free kick, but as you can see the header was very poor there by Danny Graham. And Manchester United do punish me for missing those chances. As you can see here, Hernandez sliding in, Brom saved well, but then the rebound did come off, and that made the score 2-0. And right before the half-time whistle, I do get a little bit unfortunate here as Raphael fouls my player, fouls Danny Graham, and as you all know, he has been a goal machine for me this season, and he was not going to miss that on the good form he has been on lately. A very good goal from him, a good finish, and that made the score 2-1 before the half-time whistle. And so it was a half-time 2-1 to Manchester United at half-time. And in the second half I did start off very good here. As you can see here, Dyer running around and smashes it, but Lindegaard saved well to keep the scores at 2-1. And I had another good free kick opportunity here. This time it was Key who whipped in the corner, and unfortunately Michu had a very poor header there, and Danny Graham passed it to Key here, and very good finish from Key, and I had finally beaten Lindegaard, who was in very good form in this game. And as you can see, a very good pass and play there, and very good left foot finish into the bottom left corner of the goal from Key. Then in the 90th minute, Manchester United nearly took the lead, but fortunately for me, Brom saved well and kept the scores at 2-2, and so it did finish at the end, 2-2 between us two. A very pleasing result for me. As you can see there, Manchester United were the league leaders, but I was a little bit disappointed with the opportunities I had. I could have easily won that match. So when I returned to the career mode menu, I had a message from Michael Brom, who is my goalkeeper, and obviously if you've seen in the last episode, he was requesting to leave, but in this message he was saying that he might even end up staying. So you can kind of guess what I did. I removed him from the transfer list, and hopefully he would end up staying, but I had to focus on a tough fixture at Reading. And as you can see, I start off the match brilliantly, Leon Britton hitting the post, and then I finally get the goal I deserve in the 27th minute there with Pablo Hernandez. A very good goal from him. As you can see, a very good pass, and then he runs around the defender, smashes it, near post finish, and a very good goal. And that made the score 1-0. And Reading didn't have many chances, as you see there. That was the only chance they really had, but it didn't cause Vaughan much difficulty. And at the end of the first half, it did finish 1-0 to Swansea City in a very pleasing half. But it was a little bit disappointing as it didn't finish my chances. And Reading, straight after half time, had a very good chance to equalise, but they couldn't take it. And I did here I have a very good chance here to extend the lead to 2-0, but unfortunately couldn't take that chance and ended up at a very poor shot. And that was the case mostly for the second half. Neither of us could take our chances, and that meant at the final whistle the score did stay at 1-0. 1-0 to Swansea City which meant that we had our very crucial 3 points in the bag. And when we returned to the Cremo menu, we had a message from the Bulgaria FA with an international management offer, which, as you all know, we will reject because we're not interested in international management yet, and certainly not teams like Bulgaria. But we had to focus on a game at Fulham, and as you can see here, we started brightly. But just minutes after that, Fulham did get a goal, a very sweaty goal, as you can see there. Rodliga, as you can see, getting the goal in the 7th minute, which gave Fulham the lead of 1-0. And here's another look at the goal. As you can see there, I should have dealt with that. Some poor defended there by me, and unfortunately that gave Fulham the lead of 1-0 early in the game. But then I did nearly strike back here in the 30th minute, but Schwartz saving well. Then I went one-on-one with Danny Graham, and you would think that with the goals he's been on this season, he would have easily finished that, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. As he it was a poor shot, and at the end of the half-time whistle, it did finish 1-0 to Fulham. And as you can see, there was some brilliant passing to Michu, and what a goal there by Michu in the 54th minute, scoring from an impossible angle. Here's another look at the goal. As you can see there, a very good shot from him. I did get a little bit fortunate there. I think that the shot just bounced, just deflected off the goalkeeper's legs, but still it was a very good pass and play move, and a very good goal. That made the score 1-0, and then Fulham nearly took the lead here, but Rodliga there shooting wide, and as you can see there, Brom kept me in the game, kept the score at 1-0 as he saved well. But then in the 90th minute, some individual brilliance here by Augustin, chests it, then takes it down, and then brilliant shot there on his left foot right into the corner in the 90th minute. A very good goal from him, his first goal of the season, and what a goal it was. As you can see there, a very good shot. Very good first touch, and then a very good shot, and that made the score 2-1. And in the 90th minute, Fulham weren't going to get another goal, and that meant at the final whistle, the match did finish 2-1, and obviously it was another 3 points in the bag, so we continued our good form of results. But then when I returned to the Cremo menu, I had a message from Augustin, the one who just scored that stoppage time winner, and unfortunately he was saying that he wants to leave, which is very unfortunate because he is a very good young and upcoming prospect. So I did have to add him to the transfer list, which I didn't really enjoy doing. And we did have some offers from Danny Graham. We did have an offer from Aston Villa, which we did reject because he is a very crucial player for him, and we certainly won't be looking to sell a player like Danny Graham, who's been scoring loads of goals for us in the middle of the season. So we rejected both of those offers. And next we have a game in the snow against Aston Villa, and they start off the match positively here, Aston Villa, with the header, but unfortunately for them they couldn't get it on target. And right before half time, I do have a chance here with Pablo Hernandez, but Shave Given, who has had 5 league clean sheets this season, saves well and continues his good form, and that kept the score at 0-0 at the half time whistle. But in the second half, I went right at the Aston Villa defence. As you can see here, some very good passing, especially by Pablo Hernandez to Danny Graham, one-on-one of the goalkeeper, and he was not going to miss that. A very good goal, 52nd minute goal from him, and that gave us the lead, and it was another goal to the list, the long list of goals for Danny Graham. And in the 63rd minute, I did get very unfortunate here, Davis causing the own goal. As you can see, they crossed the border and it just bounces off his chest, A very unfortunate goal to concede, and that made the score 1-1 between Swansea City and Aston Villa, and I nearly take the lead here, but unfortunately Shay Given saved well, and that meant at the final whistle the score was 1-1 between Swansea City and Aston Villa. Wasn't the best performances, but most importantly, it was points in the bag. And that wraps it up for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm just going to show you how the Premier League table looks. As you can see there, Manchester City are in first position with 48 points, and we're all the way down. Despite our good run of results there, we're all the way down in 13th position. So we're still not in the top 10 positions where we want to be, but hopefully if you continue this good run of results, we will be able to reach our target by the end of the season. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. Please continue supporting, and I'll keep delivering. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.